friends, welcome. I am Nancy Thompson with Create with Nancy, and I'm coming to you live here on YouTube with some creative ink. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I love sharing ideas with you to help inspire you to be creative and to share with others just like me. So if you're looking for great simple ideas, today is some simple stamping. It's another take on a card I did last week here on YouTube called the Spanner card. So I had tons of comments about my Spanner card and so many thumbs up. So I so appreciate all that have and all the ones who have recently subscribed to my channel. So if you're not a subscriber and you're watching this, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you get notification that I am live sharing some more creative ink with you. So last week I shared, I think it was this style card, a Spanner card with the open house design, the one horse open sleigh designer paper, which is part of our online exclusives. And what makes it a Spanner card, it's got the horse and sleigh here that spans across. You see that? I've got to get the, let me go this way a little bit. There we go. So it spans across and you don't even really know it's there, okay? And then it flips up and then you've got another little fun fold here. Let me see, there we go. And then it flips up again to show another message. So we are going to do this. We're going to move away from Christmas and we're going to do all occasion, okay? We are using the Bright and Beautiful designer paper with our Trucking Along bundle. It's another online exclusive that you can get in the online store, in my online store. And right now the stamp set is not available, but Stampin' Up is making more. They have punches on hand, so you can get the punch right now if you want to make sure you get the punch. But they are making more stamp sets. If you wait and get them both, then you can save 10% off the bundle price. And while we're talking the online store, here's my July host code. So when you shop, I have July thank you gifts, which here we go. I don't have like a sample, but it's a set of 4 cards using, it's another fun fold, using that one horse open sleigh designer paper, okay? All right, so hi Shirley and Sharon, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so, and then here's like another idea with that Spanner card right there. It lifts up and you got another fun surprise in there. I mean, I've only made 6 so far, so the possibilities are endless using this fabulous one horse open sleigh designer paper, okay? You can use the same measurements and just have fun with it. I haven't had time to do the other 6 designs yet. They're a work in progress. There's just stuff have had a class to go to get ready for, so I'm working on that and then designing this. So let's turn to my desktop, my hot desktop here. It's a hot mess. Let me just make sure it's a little bit tidier here for you. Okay, so let's move to my desktop. There we go. So this is the Bright and Beautiful designer paper. It's just a fun, whimsical paper. It comes 6 by 6 and there's 12 designs. And here's the other 6 designs. So really fun paper. We've got stars and confetti and more stars and just kind of like burst of bubbles and stripes and graduating colors. Just really fun. There's Azure Afternoon, which is this. It's one of our new collection colors. And then Lemon Lolly and Berry Burst and Blueberry Bushel and Bubble Bath, Fresh Freesia, Lemon Lime Twist that we're using. I don't know. We're going to use Berry Burst and Bubble Bath today. Misty Moonlight and Pretty Peacock. So a really collective set of colors in this paper. So, okay, so let's get started. We're gonna walk you through how to make this again, okay? So you're going to need a trimmer, and you're going to need a half sheet of cardstock, so 5.5 by 8.5, and we are going to score it at 4.25 inches, okay? So we get our score mark in there, and then we're going to turn it to the narrow side, and we're going to cut up to that score line up to we're going to go bring it over to 1.25 inches, okay? And then we're going to take our cutter and we're going to bring it up to that score line. And did you know that there's a line on here to help you see where the line is where you're cutting? So that's the beauty of it. And then we're going to just slide this down to 1.25 inches. And if you left that in the same spot, you can just start again. And you're all done. And we have our cuts here to create our spanner card, okay? So that's all we need to do. So let's grab our bone folder here. I've got some adhesive here on my desk. Okay, so let's grab our bone folder, and we're gonna just burnish this. There we go. And then we're gonna start with a window sheet. I'm using a 1-inch window sheet, and I think it's 5.25. Is what yep, 5.25 inches long. And we're going to put this on first, okay? Our window sheet. And you're only going to put adhesive on these 2 side panels, okay? None here in the center, because otherwise it's going to stick to this and you're not going to get that flip up, okay? It'll all stay as one. All right, so let's grab some adhesive and let's just add a little bit here and over here, okay? And remember, this is 5.25, so don't bring it all the way to the edge. And I only want it up about 3/4 of an inch, so I'm going to use my grid paper here so that I can get an idea to get it level, okay? That's really what I want, to make sure that I have it level. And I didn't really put my adhesive up far enough, but it'll stick. Oh, I got some on there. Okay, let's get that off, because we're going to cover this with our side panels, okay? So, you know what? We're making a new card. So I've got 2 other samples to share with you, but I'm like, okay, let's try this design. So we're going to wing this, okay? So I want my pattern going across like this, okay? I don't really want it going up and down. So we've got it across. So I need 4-inch high lengths. So we've got 4 inches, and then we need a 1-inch strip. Okay, so if this was a design like the landscape ones, you want to cut them in succession, but I don't think this one really matters too much, but you can always do that and set them in succession. So so it looks okay. And then we're going to do another inch. So this was 2 3/4, and then this one's going to be 1 inch. Okay. All right, so we've got our designer paper. So you've got some scraps left over that you can use for another project. And then, let's see, is this high enough? No, it's not. I gotta cut this. So we're gonna do, I thought I had some cut. Let me just, I was just kind of like picking up all my scraps. Here, I've got some that's already a 4-inch height. So let's use this up. So we need, we're gonna add this to the inside, okay? These are gonna be our inside panels here, I think. There's just so many different ideas that you can just have fun playing with this whole package of cardstock or designer paper and create. Just grab colors of cardstock and your inks and wait to see what we do with the truck bundle, okay? All right, so we've got some berry burst. We're going to layer this onto some berry burst. So let's add this paper onto some berry burst. There we go. So just a hint showing. And then we'll do this one. Oh, my wrist has been bothering me, so it even hurts to squeeze that glue, even though I'm barely squeezing it. I've got to let it rest this weekend. it's just getting worse. So here we go. So one of the reasons I started this, I was inspired. I was inspired with my friend Mary Ellen. She's another Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. She is Create With Me, and she messaged me about my Trucking Along card that I did last week. You know, and I didn't bring that out. So if you missed that video, that was Wednesday's live. So she happened to catch my Wednesday live and fell in love with what I did with it. And we talked about how to layer some of the ink. So I'm going to share with you her tip, and that's what kind of inspired me also to play with this a little bit more. And also, it is the Syracuse Nationals here in town this weekend. So what better way than to showcase, you know, an antique truck, right? So hopefully, I haven't, lots of times we go downtown in our town, and because people stay all over the place. We're only about a half an hour from where they're holding the Nationals. So a lot of people will stay here in town. We're in Auburn, and they'll be driving through town or come out here and go to dinner. So, so yeah. Okay, so we've got our things layered up. So let's layer these pieces. We're gonna put these 2 side panels on first. And so have Shirley or Sharon, have you given this a try since last week? I love the, let me know in the comments if you have. And I know I haven't had time to write up my blog post about this yet. So it's a coming. So we're going to layer this right over top. See, you don't even see that window sheet. It gets hidden. And then we're going to, got a little bit of glue here. So make sure you fold that up. So when you go to add this on, you're not securing that window sheet in for that top layer. Okay, so let's add this. We got it. I love these 2 colors together. I think they just look spectacular. Okay, so all right, I think we're looking pretty darn good. I'm not going to add any words to the inside because this is just a kind of thinking of you card. So let's just go ahead and add this quarter sheet, and then this will be done. So I use a 4 by 5 1/4 sheet of cardstock, and then if you're gonna stamp something, you want to make sure it's in the middle, okay? And then let's just add these 2 here on the side panels. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to pull in that cute truck. So I want to give you a few little ideas. As I was playing around with it, I decided to start making a chart for this. So, so this is what I'm talking about. We were talking about just taking the ink, for instance, Berry Burst in full strength, and then stamping off and creating a lighter hue to it. So I combined a couple colors together. So I did Berry Burst here. Oh, so this is Berry Burst stamped off with, this is Berry Burst full strength for the outline, because they have the outline stamp. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. There's the outline image. Let me look here. You'll be able to see it here better. So this is the Trucking Along stamp set and the coordinating punch. Okay, so here's the outline image, and then this is the solid image that you would want to stamp off to get a lighter hue. But this one I used Bubble Bath with Berry Burst. So I just kept, as I was creating, making a chart with different things, different color combinations. So the next time I want to play around, I kind of have an idea what I even need to start with. And then here's a total with the black outlines. This is all I had time for. But I just took each color and then full strength and then stamped off. And that really gives you a really good idea. So I've slowly been working through the color spectrum to have fun with all these fun different colored trucks. Aren't they really cool? So that's my little tip for you today. Okay, so what color trucks are we going to add here? That's my next question. So I have a green one here already punched out, and I thought maybe a yellow one as well. We're going to add 3 trucks onto here, okay? So I think we'll just put them in place and see if we want to change anything, okay? So I've already pre-stamped stuff. So we've got a yellow one, and then, I mean, like, even playing around, you know, this is like Daffodil Delight with blue with Azure Afternoon, and then Azure Afternoon with Bubble Bath, you know, so it could just be fun. Let's see, I think in this one here, but let me just kind of look. I don't think I really like that one. Let's see. No, I think this one. Let's go with this one right here. Okay. And the one thing, and I wasn't very good with this, you want to be careful when you're stamping up that solid one to not be pressing too hard into your ink pad, because you can see the ink that I got in the window a little bit. But we're just gonna go with it. Yeah, I think these 3 will look pretty darn good. Okay. All right. What color? Oh, that one looks really good. Let's pull in. Yeah, I want to do this. We'll do this for the inside, okay? Because I need one more for the inside. So we'll do that in a little bit. So punch these out and start like also creating a little container for all your trucks here, so that you've got them to just so that they're done. If you don't end up using them all, just go with it. Okay, I need to also look to see, didn't grab some extra scrap here, but hopefully, let me see if I can grab another piece of cardstock here. Not sure if I have any. Oh, here we go. Okay, perfect, because we need some scrap here too. Okay, so let's put that aside, and we are going to, oh, these might work good too. What do you guys think of that one? I think I like that one better. Okay, so we're gonna add these. We're gonna add some flowers to these, okay? So there's this wonderful little flower stamp, and let me see if I can zoom in here a little bit more. So there's this flower stamp here, so we stamped it with that, and then there's a solid one as well. Let's refer to the stamp case. You probably see it better. So there's some solid color that stamps inside your flower pieces. So I've got a yellow here and a blue. So let's go with some Berry Burst, I think, and we'll stamp off with that. So let's do this. Let's stamp off just to get a little bit lighter hue here. And it does line up. And if you have trouble lining it up this way, it creates a little pinky color. Then take and stamp the solid image first and then the outline and see if that works better for you. Okay, then we're gonna just do some lemon lime twist marker here to color in the leaves. It gives it that yellowy green look. It's just very simple, or you could use your blends, different colored blends if you want. And then I'm going to take a little bit of crumb cake and just do the centers of these flowers here. Give them a little brown center there. And then we're going to, so the key to this is start cutting, cut up to a quarter of an inch, and start fussy cutting from there, because we want to leave a tail, and I'll show you in a minute, I thought I had a few more flowers cut, but I guess I don't. You just kind of move the cardstock around, okay? And I'm going to go back underneath these flowers again and create like this lever is what I'm calling it, this tab, okay? So what this does, it creates a spot for us to adhere to the back of our truck, okay? So let me think here. Let's do kind of like we'll do a contrast. We're gonna do the pink here, the berry burst into here. I don't know, these flowers are what I love. They're my favorite out of here. There's a Christmas tree, and there's like pots of flowers or plants, I guess. There's palm tree with a surfboard. Okay, so let's see, yellow's going there. I'm gonna put the blue here. Whoops. And I kind of like tuck this petal like so it's hanging over the back of the truck a little bit is what I do. Okay, let's put a little bit of this onto here. So I'm going to give you a tip on how to adhere this so it looks really good on here. Okay, so this is going to be our focal point, okay, our center truck. So we are going to take some dimensionals, all right, and let's take some dimensionals, and I'm only going to put them on the truck, okay, or on the wheels. They're going on the truck, but they're just going to go on the wheels, okay? Stick up like that. You know what? I guess we could go one up there too. We can put one up here too, all right, because I'm going to show you a little tip on what I'm going to do. And let's take this off. Okay. Let's move this out of the way. So here's our window sheet. So I'm really kind of putting the tires just so that dimensional, you see that? The dimensional is sitting here on the window. Here's the top of the window sheet right there. So the dimensionals. This one is not, okay? But we're going to fix that by taking our punch here, and I'm going to cut this just so I'm not wasting a ton of cardstock. If you have 1.5 inch strips of cardstock for this truck, it doesn't like, you're not going to waste it by cutting out all of this stuff too, okay? So 1.5 inches wide is plenty of width for you to punch. Okay, so we're gonna just see, it's just perfect. Oh, that hurts. Okay, we need another one. So we're gonna be able to get another one. Yes, barely. Let's see. Trying to make it fit. Okay, there's that. And we need a third one. So let's do that. Okay, so we've got 3 of our trucks. So can you guys guess what we're doing? Yes, we are going to put a little adhesive here on the wheels, okay, because that's that part's on the window sheet, and let's see, we can put one more dimensional there, okay. So this is just going to, you know what, we're not going to put a dimensional there because that truck is not going to cover it up. That's why I didn't do that. Okay, so that covers that up. Well, we're only going to just see that, but it takes care of that look of the dimensionals. Okay, so let's put our other 2 trucks on, okay? The same thing with this. So let's get an idea where we're going to go. So that one's going to be in the background. So definitely some on the wheels, and we can put one here on the flowers, okay? So let's put one there. The wheels right here. And another one here. I am creating a mess here. I guess it doesn't really matter, so there we go. And then let's see, how's this one gonna look here? So the flowers are gonna hit the front here, which is already dimensionalized, so we don't need that. So we'll just put them on the wheels again. So let's put a wheel, maybe one here in the center. I think that will be fine. We'll double check it before I put it down. Yep, that'll work. Okay, so let's do this. And there, we have a row of trucks here going, right? Okay, so just make sure you have the trucks going the right way, okay? Is that the right way? Yeah. Okay, so just put the adhesive on the side, on the front side, right? Just kind of line up the tires here. There we go. And you don't necessarily have to do this. I like finishing off the card. It's kind of like what I did with the sleigh too, was finishing off. Let's go upside down here, and there we go. I don't know, what do you guys think? I thought it kind of helped, you know, the inside so it doesn't look so messy. All right, so, you know, it's easier for you to hide those dimensionals too. Okay, so let's add some greetings on here. So we're going to take it's about 3/8 of an inch strip of lemon lime twist, and we're using the greeting, sending you some happy thoughts, right? Because we want to send lots of happy thoughts to people still. So let's move that out of the way. So we're going to just kind of, you don't want it too wide, right? There. I love these fonts in this. They just, I don't know, it just looks beautiful. So I'm gonna just clip off these at an angle. I might just keep these two. You know what? Yeah. So we're gonna do sending you and then happy thoughts. So let's add some dimensionals to the back side here. Let's see. I love these size. These work really well on something skinny like this. So one there, and one, and a mini. How about a mini? There we go. Okay. Let's do this. Let's close up the ink. And we're going to just kind of be a little whimsical. What do you guys think? Do you like my color truck choices and my paper? Does it look coordinating? So, all right, Colleen. Hi, Colleen. Welcome. All right, so these are the adhesive back sequins trio. And I thought these are berry burst color actually. So let's sprinkle some of these on. Okay. Oh, there are some bigger ones in here. Didn't realize that. So there's a small size and a larger size. So let's do that. Let's get some bigger ones in there. All right. So this is what we got so far. Boom, bada bing. But we need something else there, right? So let's make, let's go with this here. Let's stamp one more flower, okay. Dun, dun. There we go, and let's see, we're gonna do a blue truck. So you know what, let's do blue flowers too. And I need to find, here's my little chamois. These are, and sometimes if you're finding you're not getting a good image, because these are photopolymer, you're gonna want to maybe use the foam mat as well. So let's see. I think full strength might work. So let's see if we can line this up. That's really off. Let's stamp this one more time. See if we get it right this time. to just kind of take your time with it. Okay, that is so much better. Okay, the lemon lime twist again. Just quickly color the leaves. And when you're using that brush tip, and just make sure you're, you know, using a light touch with it so you don't ruin the brush. Okay. And I haven't got the new markers yet, but our new markers have a new end because these are the old ones. So where's my camera? I'm like way out. They have a different end. It's more like a bullet tip, like what's on the Stampin' Blends. So that's really cool, I think. Okay, so let's just cut this really, really quick here. Almost wish this was a punch. Okay. I don't know. They have blue daisies, don't they? Or pretty sure. And this is so easy to do that, you know, no matter what you do, it's going to look great. Okay, remember to do that tab, okay? As long as it doesn't go below the pickup truck, you're golden. All right, so we need a piece of scrap, and let me make sure my stamp is clean. Okay, we're gonna stamp it. You know what color did I use? I did. Okay, we're gonna stamp it in Blue Azure full strength. Okay, there we go. And we have these awesome tires and I guess hubcaps are what they called. So just remember, it's kind of like saggy eyes, okay? Like you got sags underneath your eyes to remember which way to go. So many want to stamp it this way, okay? So they look like, you know, eyebrows. So it's saggy eyes, not eyebrows, okay? Really like that card. Thanks, Shirley. Exactly what I need for your 11-year-old nephew. Oh, awesome. Okay, so we've got this. Now we're going to take our solid outline, and I'm looking for my foam mat, which I was trying to make sure that I had it nearby. I don't know what I did with it, so hopefully it comes out okay. All right, and we're going to ink this up. We're going to stamp off because I want that lighter image, okay? And you want to make sure like the ends of the fenders are what you want to be looking at for lining up. Make sure you're bringing the fenders down far enough for it to line up. Oh, look at that. Isn't that just a beautiful blue tone? Okay, let's close this up. Grab our punch and punch this out. Here we go. And we're going to add our blue flowers here. Here we go. Let's add these to the back side. Doesn't that look pretty? I like this color combo right here. And then let's add this to the inside of our card. Right here. Just gives that pop of color right there. All right, so we are done. Look at that. So when you open this up, we've got that, and then we could add another one here too if you wanted to. And then it's kind of giving you a little hint right there that there's more to come, right? So there you go. But let's finish it off with, you know, I didn't know what kind of, I think the stars will look okay, right? So we definitely need some an envelope to go with this. And you could stamp the truck on here too as well. So, because it's simple stamping, right? We always want to have some simple stamping. Oh, this back side would have been good too. All right, so let's give this a little quick haircut. So just remember, if you need any of these supplies, The truck should be back in stock this next week. They're saying the week of the 17th. What is today? The 14th? 15, 16. So sometime after Monday, be on the lookout for it. If it's something that you're really interested in, you message me so I make sure that I can send you a quick message when I, because I'm going to try to keep track of it too. So when it's available and post it. So wasn't that kind of fun? All right, let me show you my other samples here. So here's this one. And then there's another little sneak peek. And then we have this one right here. This one I did the black outline and so on. All right, so here's one more. So this is like a yellow and green scheme. I was really rushing with this one. I didn't put any flowers in this one. And there's that, and then that. I do need to add some gems, but there's that back side. This one, now that this was the first card I did, I would probably do it all in the bubble bath next time, okay? Because I don't think it really matters what color you use as long as it's all the same. I think I like it when it's all the same versus all that. So I might rip them off and put the other ones on. So which card do you like the best? Do you like the one we just did today? Let me zoom back out here a little bit. There we go. And look at this messy desk. Here we go. There's our 3 cards. So this is the one we did today, and these are my other 2 samples. So let me know your thoughts. Oh, good. I'm glad. I think it's so fun to just play around with the different colors. So don't be afraid to experiment with your inks and paper. I mean, because that's all it is inks and paper. Just like what I've done here today. And a lot of this, I'm sure you've got scraps around, just to play with the colors and just see what color combinations you can come up with, right? And just have fun. That one's not too bad either, and Colleen, I don't know if you remember that, if you saw this part here, but go back and watch the beginning. You can see I've started a chart with with how the colors look with full strength and stamped off. So that way, as I'm playing with this truck bundle more, I can have fun with that. And here's, I guess this was full strength and stepped off. This one here is where I've used a different color for the background. And so I want to give a big shout out again to my friend Mary Ellen with Create With Me from Illinois, who helped inspire me with using the two-tone effect with the colors. So, okay everybody, so you like the blue one. So make sure if you're new to my channel that you hit the subscribe button and ring that bell so you get notification for my next video. And come join me on Wednesdays. I do a Facebook and YouTube live at the same time on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. For some more creative inks. And we might use this truck bundle again next week. I'm not quite sure yet. So, okay, I love the blue truck too. I think that one is just spectacular, that color scheme. That's my favorite. That and the green, but there's still more colors. I want to try a Coastal Cabana one. So, I think that would be pretty and just fun, So, okay, thanks so much for joining me. I so appreciate you. And if you need anything, need help or anything, just reach out to me. Again, I'm Nancy Thompson with Create with Nancy, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.